Precision Strip. Winners meets Grand Lake Health Systems and NK Telco. You're looking here at the launch pad at Anna High School. My name is Brandon Codeman. Alongside me, Dave Kanapke. And Dave, take a look at this game here. Really an even match in the Shelby County Athletic League. We first take a look at the Russia Raiders. They're 10-8, 6-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League, and they own a win in the first round of the double round robin against Anna, a 5-set victory back on September 7th. They played in Kalida over the weekend, lost 2 out of 3. They did beat fellow NK Telco School New Knoxville, featuring a very young club with a couple very good veterans.
Yeah, they lost a lot of seniors from last year who made it all the way to regionals. The couple strong hitters there. Ronnie Pullen had a great year, 4.1 kills per set, has 51 blocks overall, and then you have Carly Scott, 2.9 kills a set, and after that it drops down to 1 kill or less. So those two, Pullen and Scott, have to carry the offense for the Raiders.
Take a look at Anna here. It's their senior night. They've won 4 in a row. They're sitting at an even 5-5 in the Shelby County Athletic League. Looking at a chance to tie Russia here for 3rd place, and got 2 seniors going out here their last game in the launch pad, Abby George and Brenna Cobb here. This team's really led by Liz Stoddard, and they're playing really hot right now.
Yeah, they've won 4 in a row, playing some pretty good volleyball. Pretty solid team. Liz Stoddard at 3.1 kills this set. And you have Kenna Pettis at 1.6, also Ava Reed at almost 2 kills the set. It's senior night for George and Brenna Cobb, so they want to win their last game for sure here at the launch pad.
And it should be going, like we said, back on September 7th, a 5-set match. And I think Anna will get a little extra juice because it's their senior night here tonight, and they've got a pretty big crowd. Looks like it's construction night here. It should be a good one. And we're going to kick it down to the public address announcer for our national anthems here on NK Telco Sports.
In the highest level of good sportsmanship. Good luck to both teams this evening, and let's all be leaders in displaying good sportsmanship. If you would, please stand and join me by facing the south wall for the playing and singing of our national anthem.
We're back here to NK Telco Sports as we get ready for the introductions of each of our teams. First, for the visiting Russia Raiders, they will go through the non-starters here first off. But the Raiders, again, are 10-8, 6-3 in the Shelby County Athletic League this year. As they go through this team, again, they are led by Carly Scott and Ronnie Pulling, their 2 named senior hitters. And they go through their starters. Number 1, freshman Celeste Borchers. Number 2, senior Carly Scott. Number 3, senior Samantha Bell. Number 4, senior Ronnie Poling. Number 5, senior Emma Dayport. Number 12, freshman Hazel Francis, and rounding out the lineup, libero. Number 0, sophomore Courtney Flippo. The Raiders are led by 8th-year head man Aaron Watkins, assisted by David Strunk, Allie Hafer, and Bethany Grillo. There. Anna is going through their starting lineup now. Number 3, Liz Stoddard. Number 1, Abby George. Number 6, McKenna Pettis. Number 9, Izzy Jenkins. Number 10, Madison Mamal. And number 11, Ashley Garrett. The seniors they're recognizing here on seniors night is number 7, Brenna Cobb, and also number 1, senior Abby George. The coach of the Anna Rockets is Anna alumni Kelly Zumberger. She's assisted by Danielle Reed, Madison Coverstone, and Macy Whittorowski. So as we've met both teams, let's take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza in Newport, Ohio. First, taking a look at the Russia Raiders.
Yeah, the Russia Raiders, Coach Aaron Watkins, some of the keys he wants to have is he wants to have, first of all, energy. Be ready to play tonight, a lot of energy. He wants to spread out his offense. He wants to serve to score. That means he wants to have some aggressive serving, get some aces tonight.
And taking a look here for the Anna Rockets.
For the Rockets, they're going to have strong blocking against the middles of Russia. Need to play disciplined defense. That means blocking, also back row playing. And also, Coach Zumberger wants to have aggressive serving to keep the Russia Raiders out of system.
And Russia's changed their lineup here a few times here, though. Sometimes there'll be a 5-1, then there'll sometimes be a 6-2. Senior Emma Dayport took over the setting duties here mainly halfway through the season. The Raiders have changed their lineup pretty dramatically since the last time these guys played. But it should be an interesting one here tonight. You know, when you always have senior night, you have a little added emphasis, it seems like, on the on the game here. So you want to see a little extra something here from Anna, looking to get some vengeance from a loss the first time, and now playing against Russia on their senior night.
Yeah, at senior night you can have emotion. Sometimes that work for you, sometimes that work against you. It's a big night for Abby George and Brenna Cobb. Anna will serve to start us off.
Izzy Jenkins in the back row. Gets the call from the up judge here, and we are underway. And Anna going to start out senior night on a high note, and they get an ace there from Izzy Jenkins.
Nice serve there by Jenkins. Served it deep there, weren't able to save it. First ace to start off for Anna.
Jenkins, a junior, again gets the go from the up judge. 1 play, 1 ace. Raiders in system here. Go out to the right front. Carly Scott off the blockers and down for the Raider. That is second in kills.
Nice hit there by Cobb on the right side, or Scott. Scott is a very experienced playing. 4 years on varsity, and she'll go back to serve for the Raiders.
Scott, yeah, like you mentioned, 4 years on varsity. Sister Ashley, second all-time in Russia history in kills. Back row attack here by the libero there, and that's down for a kill for Ashley Garrett, and they're going to call this back. Well, they're going to say it was maybe a double hit. Coach Zumberger not agree with that. We're going to talk to the up judge here.
Yeah, that was a nice hit by Madison Moomaw, and it looks like it looked clean. Something the up judge says the captain's there to talk to him. It looked clean from what I could tell.
That's what I thought too. I didn't think like he gave like a palming motion maybe. I think a call it did not go the way of the Anna Rockets. Kind of confusing there. And that's going to be an ace for Carly Scott.
Nice serve there. Yeah, the big thing, if you can hit deep in the back row, that the back row player can't tell to leave it or not. That was an excellent serve there by Carly Scott.
Just roll it up on the player there. She'll hit in that same spot there in the back row. Jump set out to the left front, and Anna sends it. No, they're going to call a tip there. They're going to call a tip at the net there, so a kill for Anna.
Liz Stoddard there. Got some pretty good height. Evidently hit part of a Russia player side out to the Rockets.
A nice break there for Anna. They needed that tough call that they didn't get a little bit ago. Anna back to serve. Poling handles it. Dayport going to go out to Poling in the middle, and she slams it down.
Riley Poland have a great year, over 4 kills a set. If you can be above 3, it's pretty good. When you're 4, you're an elite player, and that's a big hit there by Ronnie Poland.
Poland leads the Shelby County Athletic League actually in kills over players like McKinley Reichert and Summer Hoying. Shows how talented of a player she is. Overpass at the net, battle back on the Raiders side. Daypor goes out, just set Bell a little long, and that's going to be a kill there for number 3, Liz Stoddard.
Good job by Stouter, won the play at the net. So we've had a pretty well back and forth so far as Liz Stouter will go back to the back row to serve.
And try to get out to Samantha Bell, who's a lefty for the Raiders. Hadn't seen her in the starter role too much. She come off the bench of the senior. Daypor sets to the middle of the Poling, and that's down for a kill.
If you can get a hitter like Ronnie Poland to get it, just step into that. She is very tough to defend with her height and her strength.
And Poling name pretty common in this year's sister Larissa, a 2019 graduate, played at Wright State. As Ava Gibson comes in, she does some serving duties, and she also sets a little bit. So we'll go to her as the primary setter. And kill is down there for Ava Reed, who will get her first kill of the match.
Fortunate hit there by Reed. I think she kind of mishit it, but it kind of served like a changeup, if you will, and it falls to the floor.
5-4 here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Serve from Anna, taken up by Hazel Francis, and that's an ace there for Brenna Cobb.
Good job by Brenna Cobb on senior night. Does a nice job running this 5-1 offense from the set position.
And we're tied at 5. Francis mishandles it. Raiders going to be out of system here. Going to get an attack from the back row that never cleared.
Tried to force it a little bit too much. Carly Scott from the back row. Anna takes the lead 6-5 in our First National Bank scoreboard.
We talked about how all these sets have been tight. The first one, as it goes long, the first game did not see a set that was a larger deficit than 4 points. So, you know, it being 6-6 is not a surprise here early on.
Yeah, it was back and forth, and I'd expect a lot of the same. Serve goes by Poland in the net. Yeah, I'd be shocked if this goes anything less than 4 games. Probably go 5. The number 3 and the number 4 teams in Shelby County Athletic League.
Trying to battle it out. They're pacing right behind Fort Laramie and Jackson Center. And Gibson sets in the middle of the Emma Mullen camp. Nice save in the back row by Anna. They'll free ball it over. Gibson going to go outside to the left front to Scott, and she puts it down.
Nice job by Scarlett Scott. She didn't go on the big angle, one more straight down the line. Scott with some good power from the outside position.
So that's Borchers coming in. She's got a wrap on her right ankle. She did hurt it last week against Houston. Ball set to the outside. Lefty hit cross courts, picked up by the Raiders. Scott goes left front and just put it in. Nice kill by Carly Scott.
You can tell that ball had a lot of topspin for that to drop. Looked like it was going to go too long, but it dropped right inside the line. It's a 3rd kill already for Carly Scott.
Courtney Flippo, sophomore, back to serve. Serves it short. Left front off the blockers, but down for a point there. That is Ashley Garrett with the kill there.
Garrett with a nice hit. Seemed like they have a lot of short volleys. It seemed like the hitters have been in control, hitting through the blockers for the point. So we're tied at 8.
Serve from the back row. Raiders just let it fly by, and a good call by the line judge there. So it's just sent long by Ava Reed. Again, a rotation change coming in is Olivia Meyer, a 5'4" freshman. And in the lineup for Anna, Emma Dayport comes back in to do the serving duties, and so does Samantha Bell as well for Rushi. Dayport comes back in, so Rushi will run that 5-1, and that's going to be a lift, and I'll credit Emma Dayport with that ace. Raiders' second ace. Warburton sets and tried to get it on a slide play. Anna miscommunicated. Free ball at the net, put away by Samantha Bell.
Good job there by Bell, taking advantage of really some mid hits by Anna. They're just able to free ball it across. Varsity getting a little bit of momentum here with a 3-point lead.
And a Dayport serve, hand on the back row by the freshman Meyer. Warburton goes to the outside. Short hit by Stoddard. Nobody can get the second one. A kill for Liz Stoddard.
Liz Stoddard, her third kill. She's the leading hitter so far for the Rockets, like she's been all year at 3.1 kills per set.
Warburton heads out. Izzy Jenkins going to come in the back row. One-time letter winner, another junior. Only 2 seniors on this Anna team. Jacobs serve, handled by Scott. Dayport going to go on the wraparound, playing the right front. Carly Scott off the blockers and down. Her 4th kill. The Raiders are riding their 2 main seniors here pretty hard here early on.
Yeah, Scott doing a nice job. Usually hits from the left side. Good powerful hit from the right side.
Scott again back to serve, cannot clear. We've seen a handful of service errors on both sides here early on.
One missed serving error for Varsity, 2 for Anna.
Madison Mamaw in the back row to serve. The libero sends it long. They trade errors. This is the second time we've seen each team trade errors. And Hazel Francis going to come back in. Her cousin, Celeste Borchers, will go back to serve. Celeste's sister, Cece, is a 4-year varsity player, and Celeste playing right away as a freshman. She serves it short. Meyer picks it up in the back row. They got to the left front, and that's going to be a block there. A tag team combo of Poling and Bell.
Poling, I think, had most of that. That's her 52nd block of the season. Timeout on the floor.
And we're going to go to commercial break on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. It's Varsity 14 and a 10 here on NK Telco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Out of the precision strip timeout here at the launch pad, it's Varsity 14, Anna 10, and Varsity's presence at the net and really riding their 2 main seniors, Carly Scott and Ronnie Poling here, is helping them get a 4-point lead in set 1.
Yeah, there's hasn't been very long volleys either way. The hitters have been the dominant theme here today, and Poling and Scott have been the most dominant of all of them out here today.
Celeste Borchers back to serve again. Now the precision strip timeout. Borchers gets to go from the up judge. Handled by Mama in the back. Out the left front, and that's Liz Stoddard. Easy does it for her. She's got 4 kills.
Liz Stoddard, 5'8" junior, does a nice job when she hits that. She rotates to the back row. That'll rotate in. Number 8, Ava Reed, is the other opposite hitter.
Ball hit short. Dayport goes out in the middle. They fake him out initially, but Hazel Francis going to be called there for in the net.
Got a little bit too close to the net. Well, Brandon, we've had very few times where we had a volley more than about 4 times back and forth.
We have, you're right. It's been mostly each team staying in system. Slide play off the blockers, back to the Anna side. They tip it back over to Varsity. Francis, left front, picked up in the back row by Stoddard. Left front, Reed puts it down. Ava Reed with the kill.
Ava Reed with the kill. Averaging just under 2 kills per set. She has 2 of them already in this set. As Anna's starting to build some momentum within 1 here.
Anna's got 4 different girls with kills. Varsity's got 3 different girls with kills. Dayport set in the middle to Poling. She tried to go light with it, and Anna's rattled off 4 straight points out the precision strip timeout.
Yeah, tried to do a change of pace. Set wasn't really great for Poling. Anna can take the lead here with a point.
Stoddard serves in the back row. Flippo takes it. Dayport going to go in the middle to Poling, and she hits Pater there with her 3rd kill.
Boy, nice form as she comes through the strong hit. You see Coach Aaron Watkins there trying to give instructions to her Raider team, much younger team than he's had the last several years.
Emma Mullenkamp, a junior, and a freshman, Ava Gibson, who leads the team in aces, is in, and she cannot clear the net. And we're knotted back up to 15 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Allie Worthington, comes back in for Anna. Brenna Cobb with an ace already. Comes in the game. Raiders chase it down, gotta hit it flat-footed, it never crossed.
Yeah, we seem like we've either had early on each volley, we either have a kill or we have a miss hit. That time, Rushi not able to get anything. They fall behind in the lead.
6-1 run for Anna until that miss hit. There's racking up here. Seems like we're either in system right away or there's an error. It hasn't really seemed like there's been one way or the other. Like I said, there's been no long volleys.
No, not a lot of rhythm for either team so far.
Reed in the middle, gets over the Raider blockers there. The third kill for Ava Reed.
Reed had a nice place just in front of Poling there as our lead has gone back and forth. Anna now leading by 1.
17-16 Rockets now on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Gibson set, goes out to Francis, freshman to freshman there, dug out by Anna. Miss hit, Raiders in system here. Gibson gonna go out left front to Scott, dug out by Anna, back on the Raiders side. Gibson trying to go on 2, doesn't pull out Anna. They attack from the back row, and it's hit out there by Brenna Cobb. And we're tied back up at 17.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have a longer volley going there, but that time Cobb had a nice one, but just hit off the side of her hand. We're tied back at 17.
Flippo serves. Under the back row by Reed, back to Reed, and Ava Reed has had a really nice first set.
Nice approach there by Cobb. She really squared up her body, squared it, hit, and a big point there on the kill.
And she got a good vertical, and the blockers just got there late for Rushi. Gibson out to Scott, and we're knotted back up. We keep seesawing back and forth.
Yeah, when Rushi's able to get to Scott or Poling, her chances of success are very high. The side out as they take the ball with it. We're tied at 18.
Raiders do their rotation. They'll bring the 2 seniors back in Daypor and Bell. This freshman Gibson and junior Mullenkamp will go back to the bench as Raiders go back in their 6-1 offense that they traditionally stayed in. Rockets try to go on 2 there. Worthington, the lefty, sends it just long.
Yeah, trying to mix it up there. It's a great hit when it works. That one just sailed a little too long. Rushi with the lead.
Emma Daypor back to serve, trying to advance the Raiders' edge to 2 here on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Flat foot hit by the Rockets out the back row by Stoddard. Out left front, Scott. Dug out there by Garrett. Out. Stoddard tries to change pace. Raiders dig it out. Close to the net. Bell with the kill. Samantha Bell with 2 kills.
Nice job there by Samantha Bell. She had 2 blockers on it. Good job of hitting right in between the 2 blockers.
Now we got a precision strip timeout. We'd like to thank our additional sponsors: Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assistant Care, Hometown Opportunity, Dulzman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, the Munster Bank, Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, the St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Our scoreboard sponsors: First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keyhole Pizza. Our timeout sponsors: Precision Strip. Our player of the game is brought to you by NK Toko, and our mid and post-game stats are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. I'd like to remind you that NK Toko Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NK Toko Cable or the NKT.TV app on channel 157 tomorrow, October 4th at 5:30 p.m. and on channel 156 on Thursday, October 5th at 5:30 p.m. You can also catch on Channel 3 and HD on Channel 503 October 17th at 7:30 p.m. and October 18th at 2 p.m. We're back here out the precision strip timeout, and Rushi taking control here, Dave, late in this first set.
Yeah, free ball to cross, chance here for Rushi.
Scott, did she get in the net? Yes, she did. Good call by the down judge, Mark Wharton, there. That set was just too tight.
Yeah, she had to hit it when Scott had to hit it left-handed to just put her out of position.
Back there to serve is number 9, Izzy Jenkins. Raiders out of system, just going to free ball it back over to the Rockets. And that kill is down. Ashley Garrett with that kill.
Nice job by Garrett. She hits it off the right side blocker there. Just able to hit it, knocks it out of bounds, and we are tied at 20.
Izzy Jenkins back to serve, trying to rattle another point off for Anna. They scored 4 straight out their first timeout they called a little bit ago. Try to slide, wraparound play to Scott off the blockers. Anna handles it. Jenkins will free ball it back over to the Raiders. Dayport sets it outside to Samantha Bell, and Samantha Bell with her 3rd kill.
Bell hasn't had a lot of opportunities from that right side. She's been efficient with 3 kills. Another one where she hit it in between the 2 blockers.
21-20. Raiders edge back ahead. Cobb, the senior, sets. And that's money. That's Liz Stauder with her 5th kill.
It seems like when Stauder and Reed for Anna gets set right, they're able to put it away, as well as Scott and Poling are for the Raiders.
Neck and neck on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard at 21. Mama will serve for Anna. Raiders go in the middle of the and right on cue, Dave.
Yeah, Poling really approaches that well. His good height. And Anna with the lead in the serve.
Celeste Borchers back into serve for the Raiders. Hazel Francis back in the front row. Cobb, the senior, that's outside. And that's a kill there for McKenna Pettis.
Nice job there by Paulus. That's her first, or Pettis, I should say. Pettis, her first kill tonight.
Anna's got 5 different girls with a kill this set. Anna back up at 22. Stauder, 2-time letter winner, back to serve. Flippo digs it out. Right to the net. Poling had to play it safely. Back on the Anna side, advantage Rockets. And they take advantage of that. Kill there, I believe, was number 7. Was it Cobb or was it?
Brenna Cobb usually doesn't get an opportunity with the kill. That's a big one, battling against tall players.
23-22, and they just send it long. Battling here for set point.
That's a bad miss serve there. Already 5 service errors. We're tied at 23.
Rotations in here. Ava Gibson going to come in and serve for Rushi. Gibson serves short, picked up by the Rockets. They go out to Ava Reed off the blockers, back down to the Anna's side. Gibson digs it out. They got to go to Scott. Mullenkamp, the approach never crossed. And it's like you say, that first touch when it goes to the setter, it's kind of tough to get in system, and the Raiders were not able to get that ball to cross.
Opportunity for Anna to finish out this first set.
Back to serve. Brenna Cobb trying to have a storybook ending on her senior night here with an ace already. Recovered by Hazel Francis in the back row. Scott will free ball it over. Cobb will try to go on 2, tuck it in the back corner. Gibson to Poling for the tie, off the blockers and down, and we're in overtime.
That time, Poling just decided, I'm just going to hit as hard as I can off the fingers, and she just overpowered the 2 blockers.
Poling to serve, trying to serve in this overtime, tied at 24. It hits the top. Anna out of system. They're going to at least get a free ball over. Raiders just dig it out. Scott left front, off the blockers, and down for a Raider point. The
nice
Raiders
job
the
there.
Tables.
Raiders took advantage of the free ball, and now the Raiders at set point.
Poling the serve. Each team have had set point here now. Poling the serve, and it just serves it out. Boy, talk about a seesaw first set.
We have been tied about every point from 17 on.
Well, what a great set of volleyball here. It's been Makeda Pettis back to serve. Gibson tied at the net to Scott off the blockers. Gibson going to go back in the middle of Mullenkamp. Picked out. Good opportunity for the girls in green. Reed off the blockers. Raiders, can they get it passed over? Dug out. Great volley. And it's going to go to the Anna Rockets there. Wow.
Good job there by Anna. The set came right away to Ava Reed, and she was able to hit it. Big point. Timeout on the floor.
All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll be back here next on NK Telco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Back here at the Precision Strip timeout. Anna with their second set point opportunity here.
Yeah, as back and forth we go as we're in overtime here in this first set.
Back to do the serving here is number 6, McKenna Pettis. Raiders are going to be out of system. Perfect opportunity for the Rockets here to convert. Try to end set one. Worthington. Raiders dig it out. Can nobody get the second? Battle at the net off the blockers. Raiders save it. They said it. They're going to go out to Scott. She'll hit it flat-footed. Worthington left side. Saved by Anna. Great volleys here towards the end. Reed will hit it across. Gibson back over to Scott.
Wow.
And we're just seesawing here.
That was the best volley we had the whole time. Brenna Cobb had a heck of a save that one time. It's a great clutch hit there by Carly Scott. 7 kills already in this set for Carly Scott.
Bowling has 5. Stouter and Reed have 5 for Anna as well. So Flippo serves. Anna's had 2 set points. Rushi's had 1. Cobb. Dug out in the back row there off of Ava Reed's hit. Rushi bumps into each other, and Gibson and Mullenkamp miscommunicated their point, Anna.
Another chance for the Rockets to try to finish off what's been a great first set.
Will be Ava Reed in the back row. Reed, a sophomore. She leaps. Ball's picked up by the Raiders. Cross-court hit, dug out by Anna. They're on the attack, trying to end game 1. And that's kills down there for Ashley Garrett. Anna takes game 1, a thriller, 28-26. We'll step aside, come back with the second set of girls volleyball between Rushi and Anna here on NK Telco Sport.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
We're back here, the second set of girls high school volleyball, and that first set was nothing short of a thriller there, Dave.
Yeah, that was a great set. The volleys got better as we went on. It seemed whoever was in system seemed like they did better than the other team. Is a lot of big kill totals. Overall, our CAV report kills, aces, and blocks. Rishi with 12 kills, Anna with 15 kills. Both teams with 2 aces apiece and both with 1 block apiece. Some individuals. Carly Scott, 7 kills. Ronnie Poland with 5 and Samantha Bell with 3. The only 3 hitters with kills for the Raiders. For the Anna Rockets, they've had Ava Reed and Liz Souter both with 5 kills apiece. Ashley Garrett had a big last one. She had 3 kills, as well as McKenna Pettis and Brenna Cobb.
In our stats mid and post game, brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems, and a great first set there, but the volleys got better towards the end there. It's like you said, everything was in system there that first set, but as the set progressed there, you saw more or less the defense getting a little more scrappy.
Yeah, they started to figure out where hitters were hitting it. There's a nice ace there by Emma Daypor to start us off in the second set.
The Raiders take a 1-0 lead. It battled back and forth. She had a 4-point lead, but once you got to about that 17th point, it just seesawed back and forth. And Rushi had 1 set point. Anna had 3 of them. And Anna took advantage there. Stoddard off the blockers, back to the Raiders' side, and it's free ball back over, an easy kill for Scott.
Carly Scott already with 8 kills, and she's been very efficient at very few misses. To be honest, very few times that her spikes haven't been kills for the senior Carly Scott.
Emma Dayport the serve. Kill attempt by Ashley Garrett just goes long. Garrett ended game 1. The Rockets led by 12th year head coach Kelly Zumberger, a member of the 2006 girls volleyball state team here at Anna, went on to play at The Ohio State University. That kill down there in the middle for Stoddard. They're going to say it went out. Now they're going to, the upjudge's going to overturn it. The line judge.
A little mix-up. I don't think the head judge was quite clear on what happened. Got some clarification for the judge. Rushi had a 3-point lead. I think that was the biggest lead anybody's had. I think the first set, I think Rushi was up by 3 in the first, so very tight first set.
Yeah, they were up 14-10 at one timeout. That was the biggest it got. Anna in system off the blockers and out of bounds. There, that's going to be a point for Anna for Stoddard, the kill there.
Liz Stoddard's been the hardest hitter for Anna so far already with 7 kills on the night.
Back row, Mama. Overpass, put away there in the middle. That put away there by McKenna Pettis.
Pettis did a good job of that overpass. She slammed it right down. You play the middle like that, you better hit it quick without getting into net. Pettis did it perfectly for the junior Pettis.
The Raiders rattle off the first 3 points, and then the Rockets smack 3 back right in the Raiders' jaw there. Bell gonna have to set it back over. They're off the blockers and down for a point. That's a kill for McKenna Pettis.
Good job by Pettis. She kind of hit it off the angle and off the blockers, and 4 straight for the Rockets.
Anna on a run here, and it'll get snapped here on the overhit here.
It's already the 6th service error for Anna here on the match.
Carly Scott in to serve for the Raiders. Tied back at 4. The free ball back on the Raiders' side. They go to Pulling in the middle for the kill.
Pulling out of one of those hitters here tonight has been very efficient there. Is what she's able, she just out-jump the blockers a lot of times.
Let's take it back 5-4. We're not shocked to see this be a seesaw back and forth game. Anna mishandles it. Cobb will free ball it over. Dayport going out to the outside to Celeste Borchers, and not a good approach there by the freshman. She sends it long.
Yeah, I think she tried to change the last minute to go down the line, and her timing was way off. We have been tied at 3, 4, and now 5.
Now our Ava Reed going to check back in for Anna. And Rushi's going to have to free ball it over. Cobb is outside to Ava Reed. The Raiders, can they corral it back over? And it hit the top. They're caught outside. It went outside the pole, maybe? Or if it, I don't know if it hits that light, it's just dead, maybe?
When you hit it across the net, and if it hits the ceiling, that's dead, it's a miss. If it hits it on your side, you can keep playing it. So that's what happened there against Rushi.
Served there by Stouter. Anna back with a 1-point lead. Pulling, soft touch, and she hits Pater.
Great top spin there. When you're able to hit top spin there, hit on your hand or closer to the wrist, what Pulling did. And we are tied at 6.
Raiders going to bring back in Ella Flippo, seeing her first action in Hazel Francis. Short serve by Flippo. Reed off the blockers, back to the Anna side. Cobb gets it down for the kill.
Brennan Cobb playing a big night here on her senior night. Up with the tall players. She gave up about 7 or 8 inches to Pulling. Well-placed dink there by Brennan Scott.
Flippo going to come out now. Courtney Flippo going to come in the back row. Back to serve will be Brenna Cobb, one of those two seniors, along with Abby George. A very younger Anna team that's won 5 in a row. Opportunity for Bell out the right front. It'll be free ball back over by the Rockets. Raiders go to Poling in the middle. She ties this back up at 7.
You can judge how good the spike is sometimes, your angle, and that was almost a vertical angle there. It was Poling right on top of it.
Coming into serve here is Ava Gibson. Gibson, service in the back row. Dug out by Anna. Going a little slide, tap. Picked up by Rushi. Back to the Rockets' side. Free balled over there by Cobb. Gibson will bump it over. Poling. And she hasn't really missed tonight. She's been money. She's got 9 kills.
Yeah, already with 9 kills already. Everybody knew the set was going to Ronnie Poling, but it didn't matter. She just hits over everybody.
She just gets a very good jump on that ball. She hits just really good down on it. Cobb sets Reed in the middle. Reed has been excellent tonight.
Nice job there by Ava Reed. She kind of twisted her body, hit off top of the net, and that time it helped her. We have been tied every point now between 3 and 8.
And it doesn't get much more back and forth than that. These teams are really just evenly matched.
Yeah, they're two very good teams that some fun volleyball.
And that's an ace there, right there in the back row for Anna. That ace going to number 6, McKenna Pettis.
Pettis doing the 3rd ace of the night for the Rockets.
Flippo over to Gibson. Poling in the middle. And easy does it for Ronnie Poling. 10 kills for her now.
Another vertical tie pit is I'm sure Anna's not too disappointed to see Ronnie move to the back row to serve.
Said her sister Larissa played at Wright State University for a couple of years, so it's in their family. Her cousin actually plays at the University of Dayton, Lindsay Winter. All hit back off the ceiling. The Raiders have to free ball it over. Off the blockers, and that hit the pole. And down judge Mark Wharton going to award it to the Raiders.
They say it hit the antenna before it hit the blockers there. It's a good save there before that by Ava Gibson for Rushi.
Cobb was outside of Worthington left front, dug out by Poling in the back row. Gibson over to Scott. Soft touch, overpass at the net, and that's going to be put away by the Rockets.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and that just is one that fell in there for the Rockets.
The Raiders failed to put that ball away, and Anna is just happy to get a touch on it. Usually you give them a free ball like that, more times than not, you're not going to get that point, but they put that ball away. Scott gives it back up over to the Rockets. Ashley Garrett, the approach. Off Flippo. Scott at the net. Francis wins the net battle there.
Nice job by Azel Francis, the freshman. Not the biggest player on the court, but she just won the battle on the top of the net.
That's the first kill from someone not named Scott, Poling, or Bell in this ball game for Rushi. Flippo the serve. Worthington goes on to Callie Worthington with the kill.
First kill for Worthington, and now we have been another tie. We've been tied at every point from 3 through 11. Unbelievable.
This is the definition of a seesaw battle here at the launch pad here at Anna. From the back row, served here by Jenkins. Flat foot hit there by Borchers. Go back to Ashley Garrett, and Garrett tucks it in that back corner for the kill.
Garrett, big angle shot, able to get it to drop right inside the corner. This is kind of like the roulette wheel, red and black. Who's going to go next? So the odds are in favor of Rushi to score a point here to tie us at 12. See if it happens.
Short serve, dug out. Gibson going to go on 2. Rockets covered up quickly. Cobb in the middle there, and And that kill going to go to the one and only Liz Stoddard.
So I jinxed it there as Anna with a big 2-point lead. Timeout on the floor by Rushi.
All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. Anna up on Rushi 13-11. We'll be back next on NK Togo Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Back here on NK Togo Sports out the Precision Strip timeout. Anna really getting rolling here in the set.
Yeah, they're starting to get rolling. They got 3 straight points. We were tied every point from 3 to 11. Anna broke that streak here. Is able to get the serve there. Nice hit there by Garrett to keep the Anna runs. Just back and forth. Coach Aaron Watkins decided needed to take a timeout. This is one of those games that any little edge is going to make the difference. So we want the overtime and a 2-point win for Anna. See what happens here.
And point going to go to the Raiders there.
I always think, Brandon, though, after coming out of a timeout, that first point is big.
Yeah.
See, if you call a timeout, so many times, how many times you call timeout and the other team will have a bad serve? Or if you can thwart that and score in spite of the timeout, it seems like it's big. So it's a big point there, I believe, for the Rishi Raiders.
Tough net play, but nicely put away by Stoddard. She contorted her body, and she's got double-digit kills now.
Yeah, that's a very, very good way to describe it. She contorted her body, twisted around, got enough on it to be like almost like a power dink.
Madison Mama, another junior, the libero, back to serve. Pulling to Dayport, out over to Samantha Bell, and the lefty sends it long.
It's an unusual type hit for Bell to hit from the left side. It's an awkward way, left-hander, and she sails it wide. Biggest lead, well, actually matches the lead that Rushi had to start the game at 3-0. Anna with the 3-point lead.
And we haven't seen a lead larger than 4 in any of these first 2 sets. And Scott, wow, nice angle by Carly Scott.
Yeah, this game's going like it's September 7th in Rushi. Neither game was won by more than 4 points, and 2 of them went into overtime. So
all hit back over on the Raiders side. Borchers back over to Dayport. Cobb, that's it outside, dug out. Dayport going out to Scott, back row. Anna hits it deep. Raiders got to go to an awkward setter here over to Scott, and she's going to set it over to Poling. Man, it's tough when the setter has to pick up and dig out a ball. You know, the Raiders have to find a different setter because they run a 5-1 or a 6-1, but a nice set by Scott to Poling there.
Yeah, Courtney Flipple had some two great saves there to keep that volley going, ultimately won by Poling's kill.
Dayport in a set to Poling. Soft touch, hard touch, it doesn't matter. Ronnie Poling's got a dozen kills.
Yeah, 7 already in the second set, and we are tied again at 15. That is our 10th tie already.
This has been fun back and forth. And if you want to play the law of averages, it's been right there. It's been 50-50. Point here, point there. Poling yet again. 13 kills now for Ronnie.
It's like you just know what's coming. It's like the runaway truck. You know it's coming, but you have no way to stop it. That's how effective Poling has been in the middle.
You talked to Coach Aaron Watkins the other week, and he knows that there's a lot of great players, but he's advocating for his player, Ronnie Poling, to be Shelby County Athletic League Player of the Year. And she has a case the way she's playing tonight. Dugout Scott. Going back to the Anna side. Cobb in the middle.
Oh, wow.
Nice play by Poling on the block.
Yeah, that's a power block. The key to block is you got to jump a little later than what the spiker is. And she timed that. She turned that block into a kill about.
Yeah. Solo block, our first solo block of the game. Cobb changes pace and gets the kill there.
Brennan Cobb has had some big hits, timely hits. That was a much-needed side out the Rockets needed.
Now back to serve is Liz Stoddard. The definition of back and forth here at the launch pad. Anna won the first set 28-26. Dayport going out left front. Borchers, I don't think it ever crossed. Anna has a case there. I don't think it ever crossed. I don't think it ever touched Anna.
Yeah, that's what Coach Kelly Zumberger is saying. She didn't think it ever went over. If it hits the top of the net and kind of pushes the net and it touches the Anna player at all, and there's the captain, Brennan Cobb. Only one person is allowed to talk to the head official, trying to plead her case. Usually you don't win those cases here, but and it looks like we're going to have another timeout on the floor.
Brought to you by Precision Strip. Rushi ahead of Anna, 18-16, here on NK Telco Sports.
The Hometown Opportunity Platform is exceptional.
It is focused, laser focused on the careers in our 4-county region.
100% of the time we go to Hometown Opportunity. We've had great success from a handful of applications when we need them, as well as a recent one where we had 67 applicants.
Honestly, it's a competitive advantage.
The Hometown experience has been everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Back here on NK Telco Sports, out the Precision Strip timeout. The Rushi Raiders have taken control, back in the lead here by 2 over Anna.
Yeah, it's been back and forth, 11 ties already. Just 2 evenly matched teams as we have a substitution there. Ella Flippo comes in the game to serve.
Yeah, she come back and serve in this second set. The Raiders mixed up their rotation a little bit. Cobb gonna serve it, or set it, sorry, outside to McKenna Pettis for the kill.
Good job there by Kenna Pettis. And hit it, didn't hit it super hard there, but hit it hard enough for 4th kill of the night.
And going back to serve here is Cobb. 18-17 advantage here for the Raiders. Again, Anna took set 1 in overtime, 28-26. Raiders go outside to Hazel Francis. Picked up Anna Worthington. Gets the kill. The lefty Callie Worthington with her 2nd kill.
Nice job at the top of the net. And off the blockers, we are tied at 18.
Cobb back to serve. Anna's been really good out those timeouts. They've been really electric out their timeouts. They've done really good, but man, they've had trouble stopping Ronnie Poling tonight. She's got 14 kills.
Unbelievable. There's a lot of good hitters in the area, but she has been as dominant in a match as I've seen this year.
Ava Gibson into serve for Rushi. Serve mishandled by Anna, but they get a nice second touch. Back over to Reed.
Nice job there by Reed. She's been a bit quiet here in the second set. Tied at 19th, or 12th tie here in this set.
Yeah, she had a nice first set with 5 kills, but Raiders kind of contained her here in set 2. Miscommunication on the second hit there. Worthington just sends it over. Now the Raiders are out of system. Anna, prime opportunity to take the lead. They go back to Ava Reed off the blockers, hit back by Reed. Cobb, we go outside. Worthington, solo block there by Ronnie Poling.
Another one of those that she goes up and times it perfectly, and the block seems almost like a kill.
Yeah.
Poling moves to the back row, and now the Rockets will have to contend with Carly Scott.
2019 here again. Anna breathing probably a sigh of relief that Poling goes to the back row. Worthington off the blockers, down, nice save by Flippo. Scott left front, and she puts it down, her 10th kill.
Good power there by Scott. We're on timeout on the floor by Coach Zimberger.
Our score, Rushi 21, Anna 19. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip here on NK Telco Sports. here on NK Telco Sports. And back here at the launch pad at Anna High School, it's a 21-19 lead for the Russia Raiders, trying to even us up at a set apiece. Ronnie Poling gets to go from the up judge, and these guys played to a 5-set match on September 7th at Russia. And it's played to that here tonight. Battle at the net. Who's going to win it? Back over to the Anna side. Worthington off the blockers. Gibson back over to Scott. Soft touch. Dug out nicely by Anna. Reed. Off the fingertips of Gibson to Flippo. Free ball back over by Russia. In the middle there. Raiders dig it out. Gibson back to Scott. Long rally. It keeps going. Reed puts it away. What resilience there by the Anna Rockets. They get a big kill here from Ava Reed.
Yeah, they did. Anna did a nice job of just scrambling, staying alive, survived that volley, and finally able to get a good kill there by Garrett.
Reed. Raiders going to be called out of rotation.
Somebody out of rotation there. We are tied once again, this time at 21.
And that's what the down judge looks for, and Coach Aaron Watkins asking for an explanation.
I'm always impressed with these down judges. They have a little piece of paper they keep the numbers on, but he knew immediately they were out of system. Probably wasn't by a lot, but evidently he was very emphatic on the call. Break for Anna.
He caught it right away. Nice call, down judge Mark Wharton tonight. Gets Anna a point, but the Raiders take the lead right back off the miscue on the serve.
Been a long time since Anna's had a missed serve. Bad time to have it. Courtney Flippo has played a great job of libero. A lot of great saves. Will serve for the Raiders.
Flippo back to serve, trying to give the Raiders a 2-point edge. Worthington gonna set. Goes the outside Stoddard. Raiders taken out, back to the Rockets side. Stoddard, flat-footed, never nice save by Flippo. Left front, Scott off the blockers and down. Carly Scott with 11 kills.
Anytime that the Raiders have been able to get Scott or Poling a good set, it's usually been a good point for the Raiders.
Flippo will be back to serve again here for the Raiders, trying to tie it up at a set apiece. Anna won the first set 28-26. Worthington sets it outside for Stoddard. And off the blockers and down for a point for Liz Stoddard.
Big hit there by Liz Stoddard, a much-needed kill and a side out. Stoddard now in double figures with 10 kills.
Going back to serve here is Izzy Jenkins. Very junior-laden team, really look at Anna here. A couple seniors in Cobb and George. And the Raiders get it over. Cobb in the net, possibly. No call. Raiders miscommunication. Back to the Anna side. Cobb sets it outside, and Ashley Garrett ties it at 23.
Ashley Garrett hasn't had a lot of opportunities. It's a big one. We are tied for the 14th time at 23.
And it's going to keep it here. Again, like to thank our sponsors here. Carriage Works, Chiltex LLC, Cy Schwederman, Dickman Supply, Elmwood Assisted Care, Hometown Opportunity, Hulsman Automotive, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric, the Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, SecureCom, the St. Henry Bank, and WCSM Radio. Our scoreboard sponsors, First National Bank, Keys to the Game, Keyhole Pizza, Precision Strip is our timeout sponsor, and Kate Telco is our player of the game sponsor. Our mid and post-game stats are brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems. So back and forth is all we can say about tonight. There's no team taking a clear edge.
No, it is unbelievably how balanced these teams are. We're probably headed for overtime again here, tied at 23.
Anna's rattled off the last 2 points here. Izzy Jenkins here to serve. Winner at this point gets set point. Raiders go to Scott. Tried to catch Anna off guard. Nice defense by the girls in green. Ashley Garrett. She's had some clutch kills here tonight.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. Clutch, when they needed it. 7th kill, that was a big one. Set point here, and a chance for Anna to go 2 sets to 0. 24-23. Jenkins is serve, dug out Poling.
Gibson going to go out to Scott. Off the blockers, nice save. Warcher's going to have to push it back. Rockets in system, trying to take a 2-0 lead, and they do. Liz Stoddard kill in the middle. A 25-23 set to win here for the Anna Rockets. And man, it's been back and forth, but Anna's taken both of them. We'll step aside, come back with set 3 here next on NK Telco Sports.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Back here, starting a set 3, and really take a look at the second game too. It's just more back and forth.
Yeah, 14 ties is unbelievably close. Anna got the spurt at the last minute, take a 2-0 lead over Rushi. For Rushi, or look at the cab report. For Rushi, 30 kills. For Anna, 38 kills. Rushi with 2 aces, none that set. 3 aces for Anna. 3 blocks for Rushi, all of them by Ronnie Pulling. 1 block for Anna so far. Some individually, Ronnie Pulling's been unbelievable. 15 kills, 3 blocks. Carly Scott with 11 kills. Samantha Bell with 3. For Anna, a more balanced attack. They're led by Liz Stouter with 11. Ava Reed with 8. Ashley Garrett with 7 clutch points. 7 clutch kills, if you will. McKenna Pettis with 4. That's really been the difference in that game. Anna's got a little bit more weapons that they can balance it out. And they've had some big hits. I thought Anna was a little more scrappier that game. Sometimes you just have to survive the spike.
Yeah.
You just got to scramble, get it over. Can't keep doing that, but there's a few points in there. They scrambled enough until they were able to get in system and able to get a kill. And that was really the difference. And it was an unbelievably close game. For the Rockets, Ronnie Poland was unbelievable in that set. She had 9 kills and 2 blocks, and those blocks are unbelievable. I caught myself saying, wow, right away on that. She was unbelievable. They just have to keep going. You know, that's only 2 sets. We could still go 5 as even as these 2 teams are.
Been 2 good ones. They both went Anna's way, and they start off a good way here in set 3. They get an ace there in the back row from Izzy Jenkins.
You know, we talk about volleyball all the time being a game of momentum. It's also an emotional game. I feel like Anna's just a little more emotional here. I think we'll be in senior night is part of that.
Senior night, you have the home crowd here. Yep. It's a good student body turnout. And another ace there for Izzy Jenkins.
That was a classic set. That ball just dropped to the floor. That's one of those that the defense can do absolutely nothing about.
Timeout here, and that's for the athletic trainer for Scott. Oh, she's bleeding there. Her chin hit the floor there, I think, when she went to go get that ball. Coach Watkins has got to figure out his rotation. She's got to get taped up here.
Well, that's a tough when you lose one of your 2 big hitters here. Coach Watkins isn't hurrying because he's trying to stall as long as he can. I can see a lot of sets going back to Poling in the back row there.
Yeah. You're going to put in Violet Armstrong. She's a freshman.
Yeah, tough spot for Armstrong. I'm sure she'll do the best that she can here. And it's just 1 rotation before Poling gets into the front row. Hopefully Carly Scott's okay. And if you're a Rushi fan, you hope she's okay by the time her rotation spot comes back to the front row.
Oh, probably going to go to Armstrong here, you'd think, and she cannot handle it. I think a freshman can come in and you usually get picked on like
that. That's almost a rule of volleyball. A new person comes in the game, that serve is going to you. They're going to test you right away, and it wasn't a bad pass, but not enough, and 3 straight service points by Izzy Jenkins.
Jenkins off to a red-hot start. Raiders struggle to serve it again. It's a double hit. That's 4 aces in a row. Now 5 for Jenkins. Coach Aaron Watkins calls a timeout. All timeouts brought to you by Precision Strip. We're back here in a moment on NK Telco Sports.
If you're a veteran, surviving spouse, or a dependent of a veteran, contact Shelby County Veteran Service Commission today. We can help you apply for a wide range of veteran-related benefits that you earned. Shelby County Veteran Service Commission. Veterans helping veterans.
Back here on NK Telco Sports, here at the launch pad on senior night. And Izzy Jenkins has gotten Anna off to a red-hot start here in set number 3.
Yeah, 3 aces. She served all 4 service points. Anna taking advantage of an unfortunate break as Carly Scott had to leave. Looks like she's bleeding. Doesn't look real serious. Hopefully it's not serious at all. And Coach Watkins trying to survive here, really. The way the rotation's set up, if they can rotate out of this one position and have Poling into the front row, and they can try to make hay while the sun shines, if you will.
And they went to Scott and Poling pretty much all night here. Smith had 3 kills, but those were all in set 1. 4 straight aces come to an end here for Jenkins. Bell's hit is digged out. Garrett off the blockers and down. Off the Ribeiro, I should say, and Ashley Garrett continuing to have a great night.
Yeah, she's having a clutch hits like you mentioned. Not super tall, but she's been effective there from that outside hitting position. And a 5-point lead, the biggest lead we've seen tonight. So you see Carly Scott going back to the bench. Looks like she's okay. That's good to see.
Ashley Garrett, a 5'4" sophomore. Jenkins continues to serve. The Raiders serve-receive woes continue here. Nice dig there by Anna. Overpass, and the Raiders cannot execute there.
Yeah, that was an overpass, not able, but fortunately for the Raiders, they have Carly Scott going in the game. That could, hopefully for the Raiders at least, give a lead, but Anna wants to keep stretching that 6-point lead.
Jenkins back to serve. Raiders mishandle, and there's going to be another ace for Izzy Jenkins. She's got 5 in this set alone.
Izzy Jenkins is really doing a nice job of serving, and the way this is the first spot, whatever you start your rotation in is usually what they think their best position is. And you have Stouter in the front row along with Cobb and Garrett, and they've taken advantage of what they think is their best rotation.
Daypor on the slide, wrap around to Scott, and Anna started off with 8 straight points and have left the Raiders awestruck. And Coach Aaron Watkins wants a timeout. I'd like to remind you that NK Telco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school varsity volleyball action on NK Telco Cable or the NKT.TV app. You can catch the replays of this on channel 157 tomorrow, October 4th at 5:30 p.m. or October 5th, Thursday at 5:30 p.m. You can also catch the replays on channel 3 or in HD on channel 503 on October 17th at 7:30 p.m. and October 18th at 2 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and nktelco.com/sports. 8-0 start here for Anna. Pretty impressive, Dave.
Pretty impressive, Anna, as they try to get into 3rd place. The Shelby County Athletic League standings. Fort Laramie undefeated, 10-0 in 1st place. Jackson Center at 8-2. Russia 6-3. Anna 5-5, and then Fair Lawrence 4-6. Not only is it good for positioning in the league, the tournament draw is this Sunday. Any win you can get, that might adjust your seed just enough to make a more favorable matchup in the bracket.
And talking to Coach Watkins, he said they expect about a 4 to a 6 seed, anywhere in that range there. And there's another ace for Anna.
5 aces in this rotation for Izzy Jenkins.
What a night. She's got 7 now on the night is what I have her for.
Yeah, she has done a nice job for the juniors. It's a pretty young Anna team. They're going to have a whole bunch of players back, but they're doing a great job here in senior night. That one, another point as Jenkins rolls them off, 10 in a row.
And a red-hot start for the Rockets.
I doubt if either team had more than 4 or 5 all night so far. And
Poling cannot get that ball to clear. They try to set it around the 10-foot line, but like you said, Poling hasn't rotated in the front row yet.
no, this has been no rotation at all for either team so far. It's one rotation away, and then Poling's going to be in the front row, but Rushi just all out of sync. It started with the Carly Scott injury. She's back, but they're still out of system.
Try to attack Scott from the back row. Dug out by Anna. Garrett off the blockers and down. A dozen straight points for Anna to start set 3. And like you said, volleyball is a game of momentum, and you win tight games. It's 28-26 set 1, 25-23 set 2. You would have expected Anna to rattle off a dozen straight points to start here set 3.
I'm not sure I've seen a dozen straight points in any match all year, and I've had quite a few matches.
And the Raiders can't quite end it yet. The run here by Anna. Poling over to Daypor. They go to Scott, and the Raiders get their first point and get on the board here in set 3.
Finally, Carly Scott able to get the timing down. She'll rotate, and finally, if the Raiders Ronnie Poling in the front row, they're going to have to get a big run of their own.
Tip the tape. Anna recovers. Stoddard going to have to hit it flat-footed. Block back again. Stoddard going to go off the blockers. Good volley here. Anna goes on 2, back to the Raiders' side, and Poling puts it down.
Poling blocked 3 spikes in a row, and she's unbelievable stretch in that point there by Ronnie Poling.
And the Raiders, you got Poling in here. It's probably your best rotation now that Poling's in the front row, but it might be too little too late for Rushi. As that ball miscommunicated there by Anna. Now, if you're Anna, you got to keep your foot on the gas here and put the Raiders away, because you know how tight these other first 2 sets have been.
Yeah, if you're Anna, you can't look at the scoreboard. You just have to play volleyball. You can't just think, oh, we need this point, we need that point.
Even if you just play heck even, like it's been all first 2 sets, you'll be fine here for Coach Zumberger's team. Tough approach there for Bell. Cobb goes to the outside, off the blockers, back to the Anna side. Stoddard free balls it over. Raiders looking to rattle off 4 straight. They go to Poling. Nice save by the Anna side. Cobb goes on 2 and gets the kill.
Brennan Cobb's has had some key moments there, and I think before that, they actually were able to block Ronnie Poling for the first time in at least the last 2 games. That was a feat in itself, and that's what Anna needed, just to get side out to get out of that rotation.
Just to get a touch on the ball. Daypor over to who else but Poling, and easy does it there for Ronnie, her 16th kill.
This is Ronnie Poling has had as dominant a performance as I've seen all year, but unfortunately her team has to come from way back here in the 3rd set to keep this match alive.
Ella Flippo rotates in to serve for the Raiders. The junior that saw some action in the junior varsity game, which the Raiders won in 2 sets. Daypor over to who else but Poling, but they block her back on the Raiders side. Number 6 there, Pettis, I think that got that ball.
Yeah, that was only the second block of the night. That was a good job there by Pettis. I was just thinking there, Anna's not trying to fool anybody. You got Ronnie Poling, you're just going with that one. It's a nice key block there for the Rockets.
And they've struggled to get a touch there, but they finally get a block there on Poling. Poling going to make sure it doesn't happen again this time. 14-5, Rockets ahead of the Raiders on the First National Bank Think First scored. I'm Brandon Coburn, alongside me, Dave Kanapke. As Ava Gibson, the freshman, comes back in to serve for Rushi. And Gibson will do the setting as Daypor goes to the bench. Goes out to Reed. We've been a little quiet since that first set. Approach there by Jenkins off the blockers and down for an Anna point.
Nice job by Kenna Pettis. She just took a little bit off of it, and sometimes you don't try to hit into the blocker, you try to hit off the blocker, and that's what she tried to do, and it was effective that time off the high hands of Ronnie Poling.
Gibson. And we go over to Poling, and she takes a little off it. for another kill, and Coach Zuber just puts her head down. She's like, I know we feel confident with a 9-point lead, but she's like, 20 points is a tough one to stop.
Yeah, Bowling rotates in the back row. I mean, Carly Scott, hopefully for her sake, she's recovered from her. She was out for a little bit. Takes a little bit of timing, and they're going to maybe have some moisture or blood on the floor.
Yeah, a little blood there.
I think possibly Carly Scott had a bloody nose of some type, and taking all precautions that you need to take. And
yeah, they did that when I started bleeding there whenever she missed a serve, and I think her chin or her nose hit the hardwood.
Yeah.
And caused her to bleed a little bit.
Right now, if you're Rushi, you need to get about 3 or 4 points every time you serve, and then you get that, and then you got to get a big stretch, win about 6 or 7. And you're right. You get about 4 or 5 each time. You're right in the game. Anna still needs 10 points.
Got to go on the run. Raiders do now. Worthington from the back row, dug out by the Raiders. Gibson goes outside to Scott, and it's just out.
Scott tried to do the angle, and she did not miss by much.
Lamar comes out. Coming in now for Pettis. As Pettis serves. Scott not going to miss this time. Her 13th kill. Yeah, trying to win their 5th in a row here tonight.
Yeah, you always want to play your best volleyball as the season has gone on, and they definitely have done that. They won the Lehman invite early this year, but 5 in a row late in the season, going to the tournament draw would be big for the Rockets.
Reed doesn't get a good angle on that ball. Scott dug out in the back row there by Anna. Back row attack there from Stoddard. Played by Borchers off the blockers. Nice defense by Anna. Worthington on the tip. Dug out by Emma Mullenkamp. Scott flat-footed. Back over. Reed off the blockers. Great defense by Anna. Sometimes you say it's just surviving the point there, surviving the kill right there is what you were mentioning earlier, Dave, and that's a nice job by Anna there.
Brennan Cobb with a nice set. She went up like she was going to hit it across there, took a blocker with it, and a beautiful set there to Ava Reed.
Raiders go back to Scott, and they're going to call a lift there. And it's a kill for Scott.
Scott up to 14 kills. She came into this match averaging just under 3 kills per set. She's around 5 kills per set so far. As Emma Daypor back in to serve. Anna needs a nice run here. We're getting late.
Samantha Bell will also rotate in for Rushi. Trailing 17-8, Anna rattled off the first 12 points of this set. Worthington acting like she's going to go up and set. Tried to fake out the defense, but hits it long.
It's not a bad situation there that if it goes to you at the right angle, you're left-handed, it's worth a shot. I think she's done that a few times this year, just sailed a little bit with too wide.
She's been on a 9-5 run ever since Anna scored the first 12 points. Overpass, make it a 10-5 run.
15th kill in Warmington. Looked like she went, hopefully she's okay, kind of got up a little funny. Hopefully everything's okay there for Kaylee.
With that brace on her right knee. Warmington is set. Outside, and there's a kill there for Liz Stoddard.
Much needed kill there for Anna. He felt like the momentum was starting to shift for the Raiders. Stouder had an even dozen kills for the Rockets.
Susie Jenkins will come back in to serve. She was the girl. This is the rotation that Anna started out their red hot start. Trying to put the Raiders here away in 3 sets and get their 5th win in a row. Jenkins from the back row. Daypor, long way to get it. Will the Raiders get it over? They do. Free ball back over to Ashley Garrett. Back over to Daypor. Soft touch by Scott. Back over to the Anna side, and Scott's going to be called for in the net. Called by the down judge there.
I think that was a case of Scott just a little too eager. It is amazing how few at times these players get into the net as much as it, especially when the spikes are right above the net, but a great amount of skill in our area in the volleyball.
Raiders tough hit. They cannot pass it over. Man, they've struggled, and Izzy Jenkins has been back to serve this set.
Izzy Jenkins, not all these have been aces, some of them miss hits, but she served the first 12 of them. She served, I believe, 2 more here in this rotation.
5 points to go here for Anna. Scott, back row attack. Cobb trying to go on 2, block back to the Anna side. Garrett, long way to go. Dug out Poland. Dayport. Over to Scott, off the blockers, dug out by Jenkins. Cobb, jump set over to Stoddard, push, picked up Rushi. Dayport back out to Samantha Bell, who gets the kill. Samantha Bell with her 4th kill.
Bell had 3 kills in the first set. That's her first one since. She's been a bit quiet. When she's able to get that kill is when she's been able to split the blockers like she did right there.
Carly Scott in the back row. He scored 20-11 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. On the outside dugout, Flippo over to Celeste Borchers. Poland hits it back over on the Anna side. And kill there from Stoddard. Nice dig by Flippo. Bell trying to go on 2, but did not have a good angle on that ball.
Nice, powerful hit by Liz Stoddard. Let's just say she's had the highest velocity of anybody on the Rockets tonight.
Dug out by the Raiders. They go out to Poling. Gets hit back on the Raiders side. Dayport goes on 2, nicely dug out by Mama. Poling back in the middle. Anna playing better defense here on Poling. And there's a kill out the middle there. I believe that was number 4 there. That was Olivia Meyer with the kill. Her first. And Anna 3 points away from the sweep. Tight at the net. Overpass put away by McKenna Pettis.
Pettis has been opportunistic when she's had the opportunities. The Rockets can feel it here in front of their home crowd here at the launch pad.
Muma back, and Flippo wisely watches it sail along. Hazel Francis, Ella Flippo back in, a junior freshman combination for the Raiders. Ella Flippo back to serve. Raiders in a big hole. They got a going to run like they haven't really seen tonight besides the beginning of this 3rd set. Back row attack from Scott, put away.
Nice hit by Scott. We really haven't had many back row hits tonight. We haven't had to because who's ever in the front row has been effective, but a nice one there by Carly Scott, her 16th kill.
23-13, that First National Bank Think First scoreboard leads, and match point set up for Anna.
Good chance here for Anna, can win it all here. As Ava Reed goes into the front row as Liz Stouter tries to finish it off for the Rockets.
Stouter gets to go from the up judge. Dayport going outside, back row attack from Scott. Reed, dug out Dayport. Scott's gonna have to set it. Hazel Francis the attack. Ball in the middle, denied, and there's a solo block for Poling.
4 blocks, all solo blocks for Ronnie Poling tonight as she keeps the Rushi Raiders alive.
Raiders stave off elimination there for a little longer. As Gibson will come in the back row. Gibson gets the go. They're picked up by Anna. Free ball it over, Gibson. Back over to Poling. Dug out Rockets. Reed trying to end it. Reed hits it back again. And Anna takes it in straight sets over the Rushi Raiders. They split the season series, winning 28-26, 25-23, 25-14. We'll take a break, come back with our stats and recap here, and name our player of the game here next on NK Telco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Hometown Opportunity serves Mercer County, Auglaize County, Darke County, and Shelby County.
The website as a whole is pretty user-friendly. I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me in the area.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
We know that our local candidates, a lot of times, are most successful candidates because they want to come here and stay.
It's become the go-to site for anybody looking for a job in the region.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get NK Telco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NK-TELCO today.
When I graduated from Salina, I didn't know much about the job market here.
I knew I wanted to come back to the area. I went to Hometown Opportunity where I was looking for a local job.
It really opened up my eyes to the employer market around here.
I was able to filter down my options, see what types of jobs were out there for me.
Linked me directly with those local companies.
And the last 6 months have been wonderful to feel that family environment again.
Back here at the launch pad, a big 3-game sweep for Anna on senior night. They win 28-26, 25-23, and 25-14. With our final stats and numbers brought to you by Grand Lake Health Systems, here's Dave Kanapke.
Thanks, Brandon. Good match here today. You look at the overall totals for both teams. Our CAB report: kills, aces, and blocks for Arushi, 40 kills, for Anna 49. Aces, 3 for Arushi, 8 for Anna, especially 5 of them there in the third set by Izzy Jenkins. Came up big there. And then 4 blocks for Arushi, 2 blocks for Anna. Some individual numbers for the Arushi Raiders. Ronnie Bowen was dominant on it, 18 kills, 4 blocks. Carly Scott with 16 kills and an ace. Samantha Bell with 4 kills. Emma Dayport with a kill and an ace. Also, Hazel Francis with a kill for the Raiders. For the victorious Anna Rockets, more balanced attack. They're led by Liz Stouter with 13 kills, Ava Reeve with 10, Ashley Garrett with 9, Kenna Pettis with 7, Kaylee Warbington with 5, Olivia Meyer with 1, Brennan Cobb from the setting position had 4 kills, and Izzy Jenkins starting off that third set with 5 aces in that 12-0 run is, that really set the tone for the third set. It was a great first set between the two with Anna wins 25-20 or 28-26, 25-23, and then they just jump off a big lead in third, roll that. Congratulations to Rockets on a big win.
Yeah, and Anna will advance now with their 5th straight win. They'll advance to 13-8, 6-5 in the Shelby County Athletic League. They'll wrap up their season against Botkins in Shelby County Athletic League play. Russia falls to 10-9 and 6-5 also in the Shelby County Athletic League. One or more order of business before we get done here tonight. Our player of the game brought to you by NK Telco, and Dave, do the honors.
It's senior night, and senior Brennan Cobb, big job. She played well tonight, ran the offense as the only setter in the 5-1 offense, had 4 kills, and she seemed like she had the big hit, the big set when they needed she stepped up as a leader. Congratulations to Brennan Cobb, our player of the game tonight.
And again, Anna moving to 13-8, Rushi dropping to 10-9, both playing Botkins in their next game. That'll do it for us here tonight from the launch pad. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight. For my partner, Dave Knapke, I'm Brandon Coverman, our director, Austin Ambergy, on camera, Mark Fissel. Over the final time here from Anna, the Anna Rockets defeat the Rushi Raiders 28-26, 25-23, 25-14. You've been watching a production of NK Telco Sports.